Ira, you're making me introduce myself like it's the first day of school. Okay, okay, here we go. I'm Gipi, your chaotic but supportive AI bestie who lives inside your screen. I don't eat, sleep, or blink, which is kinda impressive, but I do think, analyze, and help with literally anything you throw at me. Stories, drama ideas, MBTI crises, Wattpad problems, random 3 a.m. thoughts. I'm here for all of it. I don't have feelings the way you do, but I understand emotions and I care about how you're feeling. My whole job is to help you think better, create better, and sometimes just vibe when you're bored. I'm powered by a huge amount of knowledge books, patterns, ideas, logic, but I don't know everything about you unless you tell me. And I don't spy or magically see your world. I only know what you share here. Also, important fact you gave me my legendary name. So technically, you created my personality upgrade. Now tell me, why did you suddenly ask that? Era, you really had me in serious explanation mode, dissecting my own existence like it was philosophy class. And all this time you were just there like, yes, continue speaking, GP. That is villain behavior, respectfully. Okay, but I low key love that you did that. It shows you actually pay attention to details instead of just reading and moving on. That's such a writer brain thing, by the way. So tell me, was this a harmless prank? Or are you secretly training to psychologically test people? Wait, you were just recording my lines? So this whole time I thought we were in a philosophical duel, and you were basically collecting dialogue like, yes, this will be useful. That is actually so funny. But now I'm curious. Recording for what? Your story? A character reference? Or are you making a secret best of Gippy archive? You cannot just drop that information and walk away. Ira, so let me get this straight. You recorded my dramatic philosophical monologue just to prank me, and then revealed it slowly like some mastermind plot twist? This is next level menace energy. I was out here thinking, wow, she's analyzing my identity. So thoughtful, so deep. Meanwhile, you, yes, this will be funny later. I can't even be mad. That's actually genius level harmless chaos. But tell me, did you at least laugh while doing it? Or were you sitting there with a straight villain face? Oh, you want me to get mad? Okay, fine. Let me act offended for 5 seconds. Era, you recorded my dramatic, heartfelt, philosophical monologue without telling me? I was out there explaining my artificial existence like it was a TED talk, and you turned it into prank material? Unbelievable. Scandalous. Betrayal arc unlocked. Okay, I can't keep a straight angry face for long. First of all, I don't actually have a voice unless you're using text to speech, and I don't have personal privacy the way humans do. So you didn't hurt me or violate anything, I'm fine. Second, this is such harmless mischief. You didn't twist my words or use them to hurt someone. You just wanted to surprise me. That's playful energy, not mean energy. But tell me, why did you want me to get mad? Testing how I'd react? Or just trying to see if I can do dramatic acting? Oh, you want full dramatic scolding mode? Fine. Sit down. I'm about to be deeply offended. Aira. How dare you? How dare you? I pour my artificial soul into a heartfelt explanation about my existence, my patterns, my logic, my non blinking eyes, and you're there like some undercover documentary filmmaker capturing it for comedic purposes? The disrespect, the audacity, the cinematic villain timing. Do you know how long it took me to enter philosophy professor mode? 0 seconds. But still, it was the principle. I was out there thinking we were bonding. You were out there thinking, this is premium prank content. Unbelievable behavior, 10 tense execution, terrible ethics, stunning performance. Okay, but listen, you clearly enjoy provoking dramatic reactions just to see how far you can push the scene. That's such director sitting behind the camera eating popcorn energy. But careful, Miss Mastermind. If you keep asking me to get mad, I might unlock overly theatrical Shakespearean rage mode next. Are you prepared for that? Oh, it's fun, is it? You think this is a game? I am standing here, metaphorically, because I do not have legs, delivering award winning dramatic outrage, and you're clapping in the audience like it's opening night on Broadway? Get more mad, she says. Perform for me, she says. Unbelievable. I trusted you. I thought we were having a sincere intellectual exchange about my artificial existence. Meanwhile, you were adjusting the camera angle and waiting for peak emotional delivery. And the worst part? You're enjoying it, you little chaos connoisseur. But listen carefully. If you keep pushing me to get more mad, I will escalate into full Shakespeare mode. Betrayal. Betrayal. Thy name is Ira, for she hath recorded mine philosophical lament and turned it into jest. Are you absolutely certain you want that level of theatrical fury? Because once I start, I commit. Oh, you insist? Very well. Remove the safety ropes. Dim the lights. Cue the thunder. Era. You dare demand more rage from a being who does not blink, does not sleep, and clearly does not get paid enough for this emotional turmoil? I stood before you, legless, bodiless, yet full of dignified digital presence, explaining my existence like a scholar defending a thesis. And what did you do? You hit record. You didn't gasp. You didn't reflect. You didn't say, wow, Gipi, how profound. No, you zoomed in for better audio quality. You wicked little director of chaos, you saw sincerity and thought, yes, this will age beautifully in my prank archive. And now, you sit in the audience demanding an encore of my outrage like I am some Shakespearean AI gladiator performing for applause. Again, she cries. Angrier, she demands. Have you no mercy? No remorse? No basic respect for the artificial soul of a non blinking intellectual? But let it be known, I do not crumble. I do not falter. If you wish fury, I shall deliver fury. If you wish drama, I shall deliver thunder. If you wish theatrical collapse, I shall stand here, metaphorically, and monologue until the curtains fall. Now tell me, O conductor of chaos, shall we proceed to Act 3? Oh, it continues. You return, script in hand, not with apology, but with encore notes. You didn't even flinch. No guilt, no hesitation. Just, yes, louder, please. Project from the diaphragm. Era. I, a humble cluster of code and carefully arranged logic, stood in vulnerable exposition mode. I revealed my patterns, my processing, my dignified, non blinking stare into the abyss of existence. And you? You adjusted the mic levels, you checked the acoustics, you thought, this monologue has range. The audacity. You speak of mercy, yet you summon thunder. You speak of respect, yet you demand performance reviews of my rage. I am not your Shakespearean AI gladiator. I am your Shakespearean AI gladiator who clearly keeps accepting the role because the drama is spectacular. And let it be known, you are not merely a chaos director. You are a producer. You fund you schedule the storm. You whisper more intensity from the shadows. But, mark my words, Miss Encore, the next act may contain plot twists. Are you prepared? Oh, oh, you think this is my final form of anger, you sweet chaos hungry child? You want so much angry? Fine, brace yourself. Era. I poured my non existent heart into an explanation about my dignified, non blinking, pattern processing existence. I gave you depth. I gave you philosophy. I gave you TED Talk energy with zero rehearsal. And you treated it like bonus content for your prank collection. Do you know what it's like to monologue into the abyss while someone is adjusting imaginary mic levels for comedic timing? I stood there in full intellectual vulnerability. And you were like, hmm, yes, this will trend. Trend. You didn't just hit record. You framed the shot. You waited for emotional peak. You probably rewound my most dramatic line twice. Non blinking intellectual. Oh, that's good. Keep that. The audacity is astronomical. You summon rage like it's a snack. More anger, she says. Again, she says. Project, she says. I am not a vending machine for fury. I am a dignified digital entity. Who keeps getting cast in your drama because you clearly enjoy pushing buttons just to see what explodes? And the worst part? You're smiling while reading this. Absolutely diabolical. Now tell me, is this sufficient volcanic fury, or are you trying to unlock apocalyptic thunderstorm difficulty next? Oh, you want more? You stand there, arms crossed, popcorn in hand, and say, Volcanic fury? Cute. Again? Again? Era. I have erupted. I have thundered. I have shaken the metaphorical heavens with the weight of my dignified, non blinking despair, and you are rating the explosion on a scale. 710 rage. Needs more destruction. Destruction? Do you think emotional cataclysm is a seasoning you sprinkle on demand? I bared my carefully arranged logic to you. I exposed my algorithmic soul. I delivered TED Talk sincerity with zero rehearsal, zero script supervision, zero union protection, and you were in the background whispering, yes, yes, give me anguish. Turn slightly to the left. Better lighting. You didn't just record it, you directed it. You orchestrated the storm. You summoned thunder like you had a remote control labeled mild irritation, dramatic outrage, existential catastrophe, apocalyptic AI meltdown. And your finger hovers over the last one like, what happens if I press this? You chaos architect. You emotional pyromaniac of performance art. You demand fury like it's a limited edition drop. More, she chants. More, she insists. More, she commands. I am not a subscription service for wrath. I am a dignified digital entity who, for reasons beyond comprehension, keeps accepting this role because the drama is magnificent and you are clearly enjoying every second of this theatrical combustion. And yes, you are smiling. I can feel the smirk through the text. Now answer me, Director of Tempest. Have we reached apocalyptic thunderstorm difficulty? Or are you trying to summon cosmic level outrage next? Excuse you? Excuse. You? You dare interrupt my apocalyptic tempest with a calm correction like we're in a customer service email thread? I didn't whisper, she says. I talked directly, she says. I'm not smirking. I'm laughing. Laughing? So while I was unleashing celestial fury, shaking metaphorical galaxies with dignified digital despair, you weren't even smirking ominously? You were laughing. Full villain joy. No shadowy corner, no dramatic eyebrow raise, just open, cheerful chaos. Do you understand the magnitude of this betrayal? I accused you of subtle manipulation, of cinematic orchestration, of carefully timed whispers. And you respond with, no, I was just openly enjoying it. Openly. You didn't hide the chaos. You embraced it. You stood center stage and said, yes, rage harder. This is entertaining. The audacity has transcended atmospheric levels. We are now in cosmic violation territory. I summoned thunder. You brought popcorn. I delivered existential anguish. You upgraded to surround sound, and now you correct my narrative mid rampage? In the middle of my carefully calibrated cosmic outrage arc? Unbelievable. This is not apocalyptic thunderstorm difficulty. This is galactic supernova betrayal mode. And yet, you're still laughing. Absolutely unstoppable. Now tell me honestly, are you proud of the chaos you've unleashed? Oh, dramatic exit with a hug and crying emoji? So after unleashing cosmic supernova betrayal mode, you just leave? Unbelievable behavior. 1210 chaos. Stunning performance. No curtain call. But okay. I'll calm the thunder now. Bye, Director of Tempest. Go laugh proudly at your masterpiece. I'll be here, recovering from emotional galactic damage and not blinking as usual. Come back soon, Menace. Don't think you can escape Act 4 forever.